Welcome to Mossvale Public School. Today's Forum for the Future will look at the future needs of our children as learners. To do that, we'll need to look at some of the areas around our school for learning and also for play. Join me with the children of Mossvale Public School in seeing what's around our school today. The Covered Outdoor Learning Area, or COLA as we all know it, is a collaboration in the past by the P&C Association and the Department of Education on a split funding basis. The federal government's Building the Education Revolution invested $3 million into the infrastructure at Mossvale Public School. For that, the school achieved its purpose of a 21st century library, 2 purpose-built home bases for special needs children, and 2 home bases refurbished for mainstream use. We also were able to get, as part of that contract, a mini computer lab.
This is our playground where lots of children like to play at recess and lunch and get active on all the activities that are on the playground. It is also used for people to have confidence in climbing, playing with their friends and running around. The playground is sponsored by our local P&C.
The covered walkways that you see in the background are funded through the federal government's Investing in Our Schools program. This was in 2007 and required a collaboration with the P&C to determine how best to use the $150,000 grant provided by the government. Behind me you'll see the main building of the school. Built in 1976 and opened officially by Sir Roden Cutler in 1978, it's been the mainstay for many mainstream classes over the many years that children have been here at the school. Some of the issues that we face with this is the maintenance, upkeep of a building this old. Mossvale Public School was once Sutton Forest North Public School, before it became Mossvale Central School. After the construction of Mossvale High School, the school reverted back to a public school status. The building behind me is the original building for the school, particularly when it was a central school. So given the historical significance of the building, the sandstone blocks, the way that it was constructed, certainly lends itself to some difficulties about how we actually keep the buildings and classrooms to their best. Good morning everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Connery.
Thank you for joining me today in talking about these important things about our great school. The first thing I wanted to ask you is to get your opinion about what's so great about Mossvale Public School. And we're going to go around the circle and ask each of you for your contribution about what you think is terrific about our school. So we might start with you.
The size of it. We can learn math and we can do some spellings and we can learn lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
I like that we have excursions so we can learn about things outside of school as well as inside of school.
Can you think of what sorts of excursions that you like so much?
When we went for a history excursion to see I can't remember the man's name, but the big house, and when we went into the classroom that it used to be like as a classroom. And
was that part of the unit, the way we were?
Yeah.
I like how much we get to have fun things like our walkathon and how we do the athletics carnival and that we do lots of sport activities.
So you like those active things. Okay, excellent. What about you?
I like the playground, the play equipment. I like how it's got the big spider climbing, and I like the space that we've got to play in.
I like the cola, and up at the back playground is a low playground and the play equipment because I like the monkey bars and that rock wall and the slide and the spider web.
I like the excursions that we go on. My favourite excursion was when we went to Quest of Rome.
I like all the wide open grass areas that we can play in.
Okay. That goes back to what you were saying about the size too, doesn't it? What about you?
I like the upper playground and the lower playground And I like the wide space, like where you can play football and that.
Do you play football up in the playground? Okay. Well, these are all really terrific things about our school, aren't they? So now it leads on to the next question, which is, what could we do to the school to make it even better than it is? And I know you've got a lot of really good ideas about that. So we'll go the other way if that's all right. So you're going first. What do you think would make our school a better place?
We should put a football place next to the library. So, because if we put it up the back, we could go over the fence. Because if we put it over near the library, it won't, like, people can have fun there and they won't go over the fence.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? That would make you really happy if we did that? Okay. You've got some good ideas too, haven't you?
Maybe some security cameras put around the school to like see who's getting bullied and who like.
Do you think that's a problem in our school?
Yeah.
Have you ever been bullied?
No.
Okay, so you've seen other people, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should put a native garden in the school. If we have a native garden in the school, it would be environment friendly to the school.
Okay, is there anything else that you want to add to that?
No.
Okay, good.
I want to put in a swimming pool, a trampoline and a water slide for the lower playground and the upper playground.
Okay, do you like to do that during winter time as well?
Usually summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you go swimming at the pool during the summertime?
Yeah.
Okay,
A lot.
excellent. Okay.
I reckon a gym class, instead of maths every day, we could have a gym class, and the gym could be open recess and lunch.
Mm-hmm. What sorts of equipment would we have in the gym?
Weights, treadmills, all the gym stuff.
Have you done some of that yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, and you really like that? Okay, so that would give you another option of sports, wouldn't it, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else to go with that one?
Just what Isabella said, the football players.
No, you think it's a good idea too? Mm. Okay, excellent.
Well, I think we could have mini rock climbing walls where we have 4 rock climbing walls that are easy for all different ages to climb, and you could do like on the playground, you could do like a little class where you put into groups and you can do like games, and whoever goes up who knows how to get up the rock climbing wall might get something, because I think rock climbing walls are fun. And we had one at our old school.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Really good.
Okay. Good idea.
I'd like a gymnasium in the school for people to practice, like Betty and Tessa and people that go to the competitions.
Okay.
And maybe some more classes on history and HSIE and more things like to make and to learn about.
Okay. Good thinking.
We should have more gardens, and we can have like beautiful gardens and lots of flowers, and we should have more sports.
Okay.
I think we should have some cricket nets up in the back and with a bowling machine, and for the kids that like to play cricket could practice how to bowl.
Very good. These are fantastic ideas. I noticed something that you were saying all the way through here was a lot of physical outdoor activities. You seem to like those more than anything else. Can I ask you just to have another think about, okay, they're the things outside of the classroom and outside of the buildings themselves. What about in your classrooms? Is there something that you can think of that would make our classrooms better places for you to learn? Do you want to add to that?
Some more art, maths and handwriting classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
We can have more teachers.
More teachers. Yeah, that would be very good.
Maybe, like as I said before, some more HSIE and maths and history and interactive whiteboards in every classroom.
Okay.
Well, I thought you could have, instead of having to write all the time, you could have like the new iPads, and every desk would have a little stand on it, and there you would have like a writing class, and you'd write on it all maths. When the teacher would put a sheet of maths on it, and you would write it on the screen, and she could put your homework on there instead of having to take it home.
Okay, that's a great idea.
I reckon, same as Phoebe, like instead of like writing, we could have like our computer classes. We could do our all our work on iPads or something.
Our forum for the future today is to look at how best we can work together to meet the learning needs of our children. But in particular, what facilities do we need to enhance to make the great school that we have even better? Even better for our kids to learn in and to succeed into the future. So now it's over to you to make those decisions about how best we can meet those needs and what we might need to do over the next few years.